Hello guys, and welcome to episode 36 of my Empire Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain on very hard difficulty. Today we're going to be putting that difficulty to the test as we are under attack by the French at Amsterdam, and I'm not entirely sure how healthy our fort is, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the bigger forts, in which case we don't really have enough men to defend it. I really hate the big star forts, I really do. I think they're terrible to defend and they're really buggy. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fight this on the battle map nonetheless. As of course we cannot click auto resolve, else we bring doom to our country. But yeah, what I was thinking actually, maybe we could try out a new strategy whereby we sort of cover the base of the ramps, so as they come down we get shots onto them. I'm not entirely sure if it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot, because defending on the walls in these settlements is just awful. It's just really bad. Yeah, so it is a big star fort here, and yeah, the reason it's so bad is because generally they climb up on the outer side here, and it's just really hard to defend. I don't think I've really sort of fought any coming directly up towards us, but one thing I was thinking was maybe they get a height bonus as they come over the wall and therefore win the melee engagement, which is really weird to think about, but yeah, I kind of feel like that's going to happen. So what I'm going to do, we are facing this way, so they'll likely deploy mostly over here. I'm going to have all my forces off the walls. I've got a plan that I'm going to just cover the bottoms of these stairs, and we'll have our troops in these buildings as well. So let's go for these sorts of defences, these deployable defences. But we're going to have a couple of line infantry, I think, in these buildings. Then we're going to have maybe a unit like so, where we can sort of cover the ramp there. I would like to do it on this side as well, but I'm not entirely sure. We can definitely do it over here. I'm going to do it there as well. I think I might just put stakes down with the rest. We've only got one squad that can put down stakes. Where do I want to put them? Maybe just sort of like behind? No. Maybe at the gates would be a good idea. Because we're going to cede all the gates anyway. They could come straight through the front if they wanted to. The other question is cannons and cav. Like, my cav obviously probably just wants to sit back. I think these guys maybe sit back to back with my rifles, and then these guys maybe just in the mid. I guess I can redeploy them. I won't, like, unload the cannons straight away. Probably don't want them in range of the walls though, right? So yeah, we'll have them a little bit further back. That'll do. Start the deployment. Yeah, we don't really have enough to hold the walls, so I'm just going to let them have them and then shoot them as they come down. I'll speed things up. See where they climb. And see if my efforts are correct. Where are they shooting? They've broken down the edge wall here, which is fine. Looks like they're going to try and grapple up here. Are they actually going to climb? Nope. Where are they? Where else are they going? They're going around here. They're grappling on this wall. Okay, they are going to climb there. They've already climbed this one. That's fine. They've captured the gates, so they're coming through those. Okay, well let's unlimber. And we'll just put Okay, I probably don't want to have... I just realised those men are just straight behind us. I'm going to put canister into these dudes. Let's just charge them with all we got. Right, now we've got to turn around. Just go to one side, I think. The cannons here can do their job. Cavalry's done their job. It's good. Maybe shoot the cav that's coming in. That was pretty good. Nice. Maybe I could have done that actually. I didn't think about this, sort of just letting them have the gates and then using that as bait. The thing is, usually they don't come through the gates, so... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Cavalry, please. Please come back. And you guys can fire into there. Oh, look at that. Please fire soon. Okay, they're actually charging my cannons now. That's no fun. Have my crew run away if I can. Oh wow, we're being shot in the ass here. Didn't realise that. Oh well. Let's get my cav out of there. It might be worth turning these guys in. Oh, they charged us. Okay. Fine. I'm going to bring my cav over here and charge them in the back. This isn't too bad so far, honestly. This has probably been one of the simplest battles I've ever had. I'm really not a fan of that line infantry there. Oh, wow. I didn't realise how many different locations they're coming in. But if we can break these chaps, that would be fantastic. Charging them in the back there is good. Those guys are very tired as well, that's helpful. Turn these chaps around. I think there's an about face button. Should probably start using that. How's my infantry doing? Fire away, chaps. Why they took so long, but after a volley or two we can probably just charge into them. Let me turn these chaps around. It's fine. What are those guys? Oh, that's my cannon crew. Interesting. And they're wavering, that's good. Attacked in rear. I think in general that we are succeeding here, which is nice. By 22 men still fighting. Absolute heroes. Wow. This actually worked out really well. If I stop all of these guys firing, just stop men, then we can maybe have my cav just finish off some of these dudes. Then what do we have left? I'm not sure. Hello? What are these horses doing? And how did they get on the walls? I think I might turn off fire at will, because I feel like I'm going to end up shooting my own dudes. Let's just mop it up. That's great. They do have some horsemen. What I'm going to do here is maybe line up like so. Imagine if I'd done this at the start. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to have these guys. They're going to come up onto this wall up here, and they're going to line up and shoot down onto those horsemen. I'm going to speed it up. That was a really good battle for us, actually. Considering like the amount of forces that they had, and we still have 2 full units alive. I should do this more often in these settlements. Just like use the defenses to my advantage. Like the deployable defenses, that is. Unfortunately, those guys took a while to get up there. Very good. Now we shoot down. Boom. Keep them reloading. Just lining up to be killed. Okay, so I think it's just artillery left, isn't it? Grab these dudes. Maybe just spread out and just charge them down. Might have the Farlock arm system go and do it over here. Maybe some of these guys. Oh, they're really just caning the fort, aren't they? For no reason. Nice if they would, you know, leave the fort, maybe. That'd be good. I think a lot of them are kind of stuck. Great. At least the whole division won't die, or regiment. Surprised they're not exhausted with me making them run across like that. Apparently they are encouraged because their general's alive. 'Cause, 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 Nice. Heroic victory. So we didn't even need to kill the other cannon crew, I don't think. Unless we got there as well. Really good battle. 363 losses. We have 3 full squads still alive. That was pretty impressive. Wow. I should definitely do that more often. Like, the idea of not necessarily covering the bottom of the ramps, but sort of covering the entrances, I guess. Anyway, we're being attacked by the Spanish. How the hell did they manage this? They jumped onto the ships. Surprise attack. I'm not even sure if I can defend this properly. Maybe if I use fortifications to my advantage. Sure. I don't know, this is a bit cheap. This is like classic Total War AI. Finding the most obscure way to attack you. It's like the first naval invasion we've had to deal with. Oh well. How are we going to play this out? I really feel like corner camping it. I think I'm going to do it. It's really scummy, but I don't know. I think them coming on the water and being cheap like that is even worse. We can quite simply do this. This is really, really sad, but I don't know. I think I have a limit of like how much I can do this. In this case, I think it's more than warranted due to the scummy nature of the AI. Let's just end the deployment. We'll sit on the flanks with the fire arm citizenry. Right, and then we'll just speed it up. Over jubbly. Where's the edge of the map over here? Oh, we've sort of deployed a bit away on the right at least. There is the opportunity for them to flank us, but I'm hoping they just come at us like straight up and we will be nice and entrenched here. I mean, I could have just done this anyway, anywhere else, but I mean, at least I can sort of control the engagement a bit better here. Make sure that my left flank is completely secure. Very tempted to sort of switch around these two units so I can put a square on the flank if I have to, but it's fine. I think they're a bit off. This side might not get attacked. One thing I really hate is it's pretty much impossible to line up your men as they were at the start. Why are there demi cannons charging me? Guess they can't really do much else, can they? Okay, so now coming at us. Only a light cav on the right flank. I think with like a gunfight, we should win, right? Because we have the barricades. I guess the only issue comes with the frontiersmen, which are super accurate. I'm hoping that my fire sets are only focused on horsemen. They are, but they're not really doing too much. How are we doing here? Yeah, they've done a lot of damage. Wow. The cover seems to be working relatively well. Fine, let's bring these file alarm citizenry over to the right. As long as we continue the engagement as is, it should be fine. I'm actually going to bring these back over to the left. Are they charging us? Might be a good idea for them, honestly. Are we firing? Hello? Okay, the right side is like firing. Pretty much it. Might just have these guys go into melee and I'm bashing on those frontiersmen. Yeah, these guys are making damage.
Citizenry! Line infantry! Close to range!
Put them into square on the flank here. And honestly, I could just charge these guys. I think I might do it. I'll have these guys just charge into the back of the guys here.
Infantry!
That engagement's not ideal between militia and line infantry, but it gives me a chance to just crush these ones in the centre, so that's what I'm going to plan to do. Oh, my dudes are running.
Infantry!
Okay. I might actually lose this. Don't know how it's happened. But, we don't want to stand and take shots from those frontiersmen. How are those frontiersmen not routing? Okay, hopefully our charge into the back of their colonial line infantry is good here in the mid. And shatter those. Oh no. No line infantry, you're not allowed to rout. Why are you routing? Why? Why? We outnumber them. Why? It makes absolutely no sense. Gonna be a cheap victory for the Spanish. My corner camping tactics not working out. I mean, we may as well speed it up at this point, I think. It's very even combat. I mean, they outnumber us now because my dudes ran away. Yeah, so we might make them rout, but then as soon as they rout, we will rout. Or maybe not. Maybe my guys will just go man mode onto the Spanish. Maybe? No. Close defeat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That just happened. Well, we broke them off at Spain. They took back Caracas. What can you do? I mean, there is nothing I can do in that situation. If my men just want to randomly run, then they can randomly run. We do have our other army there that's outside of Caracas. It's just going to have to come back from Bogota. But I might take Bogota first, because by doing so, I can defend that quite easy due to it having a fort. It's also likely to be relatively undefended because that army attacked us at Caracas. The 13 colonies now trying to deal with their war with the Cherokee. It's soon going to get to the point, by the way, guys, where my forces in North America are going to need replenishing. Okay, Savoy's buggered off once again. That's nice. Oh wow. The Pueblo are also at war with the 13 colonies. Wow. And the Spanish are attacking once again. So these are the Spanish rebels, aren't they? This is going to be an interesting battle because they have Walloon guards. I think we're going to be okay to defend this. I'm just going to have to use similar tactics to that I used at Amsterdam. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. And I am going to have to leave it here. So we had one win, we had a loss. Bit of a cheap loss. Shouldn't have lost it at all. Not sure if there's much else I could have done better. Maybe change some of the firing lines sooner. Not sure. But either way, yeah, that's all. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.